What's going on, y'all? We here on KUFFED Media. My name is Pusha Preme. Your favorite mask assassin, 1-4 for the Wandering Assassins. Always Tampa will win. It's always the Bay Way. Y'all make sure I tune in, like, subscribe, and share with a friend.
Mom dudes thinking I'm sinning. Follow dreams, you stay asleep. Wear a mask, you think you praying. I used to.
What's up, y'all? Today we have Pusha Preme. Yay!
Wow, go on, y'all.
What's going on? How you feeling?
Been alright, man. Been blessed, just been working like crazy.
Yeah, and I know you got a show tonight.
Yeah, we got a show tonight, so we're gonna be at Loud 7 at Sky with an E. I guess you gotta say it like that.
Club Sky. Well, thank you so much for taking out the time to come get cuffed. You use handcuffs in the bedroom?
Nah. I don't
No?
know.
Your lady never said put them cuffs on me?
She has, but I'm African, so like cuffs kind of make me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Nah, you stand away from me. All right, let's get into this interview, y'all. And before we do that, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and make sure you comment. Who was the first person to tell you to go after your dreams?
My grandmother.
Yeah. On your mom's side or your dad's side?
Oh, wow. No one ever asked that before. I never looked at it like that. On my mom's side.
Really?
I'm not close to my pops like that.
Yeah, it's my grandma on my dad's side that tells me more so to go for my dreams. My grandma on my mom's side would be at church. It was church. When did you realize your calling for music?
High school.
What was going on in high school?
So we had formed a group 'cause I had just moved to Tampa. And
What was the group called?
Spades Inc.
Spades Inc.
Yeah, because I'm a big Jay-Z head, so like that was like our thing to do that. So we had a handshake and all that. So we got booked for Red Light Entertainment. I think that's what it is. It's the guys who do the song Red Light, can't overvibe. So they booked us for a show. We were still in high school.
What?
So yeah, but it was horrible because we never performed before.
What high school?
Wharton.
Oh, you was out there.
Yeah.
We have a Wharton person up in this joint.
Yeah, shout out to
I
Wharton.
was at Tech though. So what was the experience like in high school?
It was interesting because like everyone was still on that like I'm from Florida, you're from New York, and I'm just like, oh, we're both like not from America, so it doesn't make any sense like why we even discussing that. Then like later on like we just have this similar interests like once Wayne was like on his verge and popping and stuff like that, like everybody was just like coming together. High school was cool though, it was honestly mostly about like just going to school and just trying to get girls. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Facts.
That was like.
Did you bring out the face mask?
No, that happened. No, that happened way after.
Okay.
Yeah, way after.
All right. What city in Florida is really putting on right now?
Tampa.
Why you say that?
I think Tampa is the city of second chances. To be honest with you, like everyone may say like your Miami's, your Atlanta's, your Jacksonville, things of that nature. But I left here, came back here, started from ground zero, and I'm at where I'm at now. And I see a lot of people who come down here to Tampa and they start businesses or they create, joint ventures or they chase their dreams and they're successful with it. It's a growing city. I just think that the biasness of the past kind of like gets in the way of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. That's what's up. When did you know that music was something you really wanted to focus and take serious?
When I went to school in Mississippi for college,
Really?
And I got hurt playing basketball. And then my roommate had a mic, and then 2 doors down, he had a pop filter, and I had a laptop, and was just making songs in there. Because when I had left Tampa, I was done with music, because I had like court issues and stuff like that. I was just done. It was just too much to deal
Court
with.
issues?
Yeah.
What was going on with court?
It's a long story.
Okay.
It's settled now. Like I'm a free man, thank God. But yeah, it was just like little things here and there that I was just neglecting. I was just young.
You give me troublemaker. You give me grown man.
I mean, yeah. I should, right?
Well, I guess back in the day, you'll never know, huh?
You never know.
Pusha, we really want to see your face. I mean, are you just not gonna show us your face at all?
Nah, it's not about my face. The thing is like when things started progressing for me in New York, musically, I was never able to turn off being an artist, and that shit was like it used to kill me. I'll play ball, right? Chill. They'd be like, oh yeah, man, let's go chill. Yo, you want to hear this beat? Come on, son. Like I'm playing, like we chilling right now. And it was constantly, all the time. You go to nightclubs, you go here, you go there. Some girls like they'll only really like rock with you because of the stature that you have as a musician.
Right.
And it just felt like a 24-hour job. And like I'm just a service person. Like music, I'm just serving it to the people because for the stories that need to be heard, and then just having some feel good because there's so much toxins out there. So that's why I just make music. So I just wanted to be like a creator on my own time without having to deal with like what society turns creators into and become like a zoo animal or whatever. So it's not about that. If it's your birthday and I pull up, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have to pull up as Preme. I can just chill.
Yeah.
But if I pull up as Preme, now it's our birthday. You feel me? That's whack. It shouldn't be like that. But people don't really know how to separate it.
In a way, I think I'm like you because when I was on lives, I don't know if you ever catch it, but I used to wear a face mask on live. And people like, Kiante, take the fucking mask off. I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Even with this, I never placed myself to be on my show. I'm like behind the scenes.
It's the best place to be.
I'm with it. So I mean, if I get one that's yellow and it look like yours, you say I'm copying your style.
I don't know, man. The thing about me is like I'm all about art and showcasing your artistic integrity. So express yourself.
Who made your mask that you have on today?
So I make them. Yeah. So I work with a girl named Katrina Wilkinson. We sketch them out. We get the materials and then we work on it together. She does some and I do some. And she does some, I do some. But I've always been into like fashion and clothing because I have the clothing line propaganda.
Yeah.
So I've always been into it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's not anything that I really showcase because like sometimes you have to be like, what's a good example? Like Tommy Hilfiger, you have to be like behind it, but the brand's there. So when I was doing the Tampa tees, like that's my design. You know?
Wow. That's interesting. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Playing basketball.
Sorry. I thought I just heard somebody knock at the door.
That's down.
Oh. Okay. Playing basketball.
Playing ball, yeah.
Okay. And so you've been playing basketball since you were a kid, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite pastime.
And you said you went to Mississippi to play, right?
Yeah, Mississippi Valley State. Shout outs to the Delta Devils.
Okay, so basketball. First time you noticed you had real fans?
It's a couple times, but I'll say the one time that really was just like, okay, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Because like my fans see me in two different kind of lights. Like when I started like making Pusha Preme, I would say it was like 2013. So I did a show at Iberia Rooster, and I only expected like 30 people to come because it was in St. Pete, it's mad far. And like, you know what I'm saying? Some people were just like, you make good music, but why do you have to do it with a mask? I'm just like, it's like, why don't you ask MF Doom that? Why don't you ask that Punk that? Like, just like you can't tell me how to showcase my art.
Facts.
So, those same people came to the show. We had like, I thought it was only gonna be 35 people. We sold about 50 tickets with the merch, and then 80 people showed up. And after a certain time, I'm just come through. And I was just like, okay.
Oh yeah, so you got way more than you expected.
Yeah, and since then it's always been growing. Like now we do like 200 every time.
Now you walking outside, they're like, Pusha Preme. I know I'd be so happy when I see you down my timeline. I'm like, look at this boy. It's just something about him. He's different.
Thank
we like you over here. We really do.
Appreciate that.
And my last question for you is going to be, what was your first life-changing experience?
My daughter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want more kids?
No.
Oh. No. How old is your baby girl?
She is 10 months. She's about to be a year.
Does she have a little face mask?
Well, when you put the filter on her, because I have my own filter, so when you put the filter, I do it.
Oh my
but
God.
Sometimes I let her rock because it's just like, I understand how people feel about babies, so it's like I don't want to rob them from that. But in the beginning, I was like Michael Jackson with the blanket over her all day long.
Welcome to fatherhood.
Yeah, that's my first rodeo on fatherhood. So.
Oh wait a minute, how many kids you have? 3.
Yeah. So my oldest.
How old are you?
I don't know, because time is not real to me.
I'm thinking that you're 30.
Ooh, that's good.
Is it close?
That's close.
And now you're giving me like, I'm finna guess your sign. Are you a Leo?
I don't believe in signs, but yeah, I guess that works out. August 1st.
Wow, it's like it's such a mystery. August 1st?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was good. You should do like matchmaking or something. That was pretty
mystery.
good.
You are a fucking mystery. All right. Yo, he just said he dropped his first child off to college.
No. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on, pause.
I said, we're getting catfish.
He dropped his first child off to college.
Yeah, I had a young though. Like.
I can see that. I can
Yeah.
see
So is it 2
plus.
girls, 1 boy? 2 girls, 1 boy?
All girls. don't like
Oh my God, I can just see them now.
God.
I can see the
Wow.
Christmas pictures now. Everybody on with the face mask.
me.
Dream girls.
Queens. That's beautiful.
So now we
that's how God gets back to the cheaters.
Out here in the street.
All right, getting back into this, guys. So, Pusha, are you ready for the hot seat?
Ooh, okay. I think I am.
Let's get into your cards, sir. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, what we got here? First song you remember word for word. I would have to say it's a tie between Juicy and Excuse Me Miss.
Excuse me, miss.
What's your name? Where
All
are you
right.
from? That was a dope ass song.
Can I...
First song I wrote. Whoa.
Wait,
I don't
what
remember.
song we talking about? Luther Vandross?
No.
Which one are you talking about?
From Jay-Z.
Oh,
Bruh. What? So I want you to finish the words to those songs.
Can I take... Wait, wrong part. It's the liquor.
Uh,
No, but no, in the Luther Vandross song, he said, "Excuse me, miss,
Uh-huh.
what's your name?
I
Can
do.
Oh, so he sampled it.
can
I didn't know
I
that.
He
take
sampled it,
you
but
out
I know what
tonight
song
to the
Damn.
movies, to the park, right?
you're
Or
right.
have you home before it's dark and let
That's
you
Luther
know."
I'm gonna have to look that up.
But
Yo,
I know
what-
the Jay-Z song.
Yeah, one thing I will say though is this year I'm brushing up on my R&B.
Oh, my hand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Look,
First song I wrote, I don't remember. I have horrible short-term memory.
okay.
Shouts to my manager, keeps me on
Flip
point. What's my dream collab? Oh man, it's a tie. I really want to work with Kendrick Lamar, but I really want to work with Beyonce.
Nice.
Yeah, I really want to work with Beyonce.
That'd
Like,
be
we'll make a fire song
fire.
together. Ever since I seen her and St. John work together, I'm just like, I think we can do one.
That'd be fire.
What city in Florida has the best looking girls, whatever state they're from?
You read those questions.
In Florida?
Mm-hmm.
I want to have to be biased and just say Tampa.
Yeah. What about New York? You think you're from New York?
Yeah.
What's going on in New York?
Well, the thing about New York is a cheat code because they have a lot of people that's not from New York. They're from like other countries.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really do that. Yeah.
Well, ain't Nikki from New York?
Nikki,
Or
yeah.
Cardi? I like Nikki. Where is she from?
You know what? This funny story. I met Cardi. Yeah, I met her Sue Rendezvous a long time ago in
Wow.
the strip club days. Those were the days.
Whoa.
First swear word you use when you're upset. Shit. So I did a radio interview yesterday on 8.5 and I said shit 7 times. After he told me don't curse, I'm like, nah, media train, I got it. 7
Bullshit.
times. He's like, I've been counting. I'm like, damn. What's the first major moment in your career that confirmed you? Well, I got the Billboard.
Yeah.
Yo, that right there, as much as I hate when people mention it, that right there gave me wild respect in Tampa. And it's like, yo, you're the hardest working artist in Tampa. I was like, because of the Billboard?
Yeah.
I was like, what about everything else that I've done? So yeah, that was the first one.
Okay.
How do you feel about paying a woman's bills? I mean, I've been paying my daughter's shit for how long? I mean, I think that it just comes down to like a conversation. You know, if you're paying these bills, are you still teaching them financial literacy? You know
Or
what
are
I'm
you
saying?
handicapping them?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
we need to stop the whole women can't do this, women can't do that thing, or a man should do this for no. It's human beings.
Yeah.
You just have different like organs.
Because I got 10 and 10 at the grocery store walking upstairs with mine. You can't tell me I can't do this.
Facts, but
Right.
you know, to piggyback off you, should you not cater to a woman? I think just, you know, that's just why God made men, so that they can help other things. You know what I'm saying? Not just women, just things in general. So definitely use your superpowers wisely. But you know,
Superpowers.
it's just, you know, it's a touchy subject because it's like, whose bills is it? It's like, if I'm paying your phone bill, so is that my phone? You know what I'm saying? It's like now we playing with the whole credit thing. If I pay your car payment,
Get deep.
do I get that? Do
Yeah.
I get to claim that? So I don't know. I think people should.
Can I go take her for a ride whenever I want to?
You know. I would say New York, where my style originated from. I have to say that. I can't give Tampa that one. I'm sorry, They're
What was
crucifying me.
what was the question?
What lingo that's your state originated?
Or style?
Or style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the style come from New York.
Yeah.
It's clear as day. You're not fitting in with these little ratchet gremlins.
Damn, yo, too easy. You my people too, man. Ratchet gremlins. I don't know why I imagine
Florida
like
fire.
a gremlin with like goals and like in a black and mild. What's some advice you would give aspiring artists? Get your business right. Before you give anybody your song, before you give your DJ your song, make sure you do your metadata. Because the thing is, like, a lot of like they got the artist shit fucked up. And we was talking about this yesterday. It's not about being like popular or people supporting you. It's about you finding your niche market and placing yourself in there, and then rinse, wash, and repeat, and then getting a bigger audience. You have to look at yourself like a water bottle in Publix. You know what I'm saying? There's Aquafina, there's Dasani, there's other water bottles there. Why did you want your water bottle if you're doing the same thing?
Right.
And you have to just find your own uniqueness and your own branding style to be able to make people be like, I like this water, even though it's just water.
Right. So let's stay on the upcoming artists, because I feel like a lot of artists in the city could use some of your advice.
Okay.
What makes a good team for an upcoming artist?
Ooh, that's a great question. A great team, you want to make sure that you have a media team. And
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, because I have a media team, and that was like one of like the best decisions I made at the beginning of last year. So it's always good to have a photographer and a videographer. Even if they're not good, it doesn't matter. The thing is, you're all working together because you may not be that good of an artist. So if you guys work together, then you can actually shape your branding. Because it's like, yo, make sure you wear blue because blue complements your hair and it's gonna look good in pictures. And the videographer will be like, okay, cool. When you do a show, make sure you tell everyone to put their phones up with the light so I can capture that. That could be the promo for the next show. So we get a bag for the next show. Little things like that. Yeah. Just, have somebody to actually do the talking for you if you're not somebody that wants to talk to people. So if someone's like, hey, I want to do a feature and you want to talk to that person, just point them out to your manager. It don't have to be anybody like certified. It could just be somebody that just delegates.
Be your mama.
Yeah, who just delegate it for you because they may want to give you the homeboy treatment because they know you, and that's not fair to your brand. Time, studio, creativity. You can't put a price on any of those things. And I would say like the last thing is just get your business right. It takes probably like an hour out the day, but it's so important because that's what's going to keep it going. Like you don't want to keep going to work 40 hours a week and then taking that money and putting it back into music. That's like counterintuitive. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. How you feel about the artists not wanting to really pay for like promo?
Foolishness.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like simple shit of like paying a DJ $50 to pay it at a club. I don't see why that would be a problem.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Like the thing is like, because you're gonna buy that in drinks anyway. So for yourself to get inebriated for what? Then you need to probably look within yourself and see what demons you're dealing with. Because if you'll spend $50 to get yourself drunk to go home with nothing and not pay a DJ for him to have a good time at a job at a place that he's been standing for like how many hours?
Right.
I think people need to have more sympathy for the human interaction. Like, why does he owe you this? Yeah. Even if you were popular, why does he owe you this? He's only playing Drake because the people coming to the establishment who want to hear Drake, he probably don't even like Drake. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it just takes a little bit of that, man. Like that's why I've noticed. Like the more I became, and that's why I said to my daughter, the more I became more of a people person. I understood it wasn't about me. It was about what I do and how people take in the craft that I do. And then helping others. And then God just kind of like waves the wand. Now, can we hear features of you and some Tampa artists? What you got going on? Like, are you going to be doing anything with Doechii? Or so we spoke. So Doechii hit me up on Twitter a long time ago.
I see it. I feel it, and I see it. What's
going on? It's coming. I think right now she has so much going on. I just have to just wait my turn and then just continue working on my end. And then I feel like we're just going to just make it work. We've done shows together. Yeah. When she was coming up, we both did shows at Crowbar. We both worked with Ken Apperson. And I really just opened up for her at the Ritz on accident. Like I wasn't even going to do that show. But my Abuja was like, yo, please come. I was just like, oh my God. I'm only going because I respect what you're doing. And I love the fact that you're doing it as a black woman, just staying on top of it. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Rhonda, she showed mad love at a video shoot. She came over like Capri Suns and waters for everybody. I was like, oh, that's sweet of you. It wasn't even my shoot. You know what I'm saying? It was somebody else's joint. So I was like, all right, cool. And it just so happened that Doechii had landed and she was gonna perform. So we've been always like in the midst of conversation because of Jay Brown. And she's like, you better go there, 'cause I want to see you. I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull up there, and then it just kind of just worked out perfectly. So I told like, hey, don't forget, like, if you ever need any Afro records, I got you. I know you're on your dance tip right now, but you know, I don't know how long that's gonna last. Just know if you need nothing to touch, I got you. But she's like, we'll keep in touch. I'm just super busy. I'm like, I know.
I like it.
I'm busy. I'm not even as big as her. And I can believe how busy she is.
I see it coming. So if it was you and your lady in the car and you had to pick up your mom, who goes in the back seat?
Oh wow, that's crazy. Nah, she's gonna have to go in the back seat.
Who?
My wife might have to go to the back seat.
Oh.
Yeah. Yo, because the thing is, I have an African mom, so she's gonna take that.
Oh yeah.
Personal.
We just go ahead and put her in the front.
Either that, or I'll text her and be like, "You drive. I'll sit in the back seat." I'm not touching those waters. My mom could be rude.
What do you think about the Tampa music scene and how we can improve?
See, that's a never-ending question, because like improvement just comes from integrity. So it's like, you know, I was watching the situation with Kate Roof, right? And it's super misfortunate because like I told her like, yo, like
that's crazy.
I was like, yo, whatever you do, whoever recorded that, take that down. And I'm not saying to take it down because he didn't disrespect you. It's just going to kill your brand, and it's going to be bigger than what you think it is, because your establishment is not built on that. But everyone's going to want you to have that stigma on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I don't know what came from that. You know, I know K Roof through passing because we have the same photographer. Yeah. So you know, I just seen it. And I didn't want her to be a victim, and then like several days, like not even several days later, the same day, that it was like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you couldn't miss it, and they were just like putting it out there. I'm just like, how y'all put this out more than y'all put out music? Right. And that blew my mind.
And that's crazy because I'm hearing more about the drama stuff than her music. And I know she had just
dropped the video. Yeah, you know, like.
So I'm like,
I told her they're not kind to Black Americans in Florida, especially Black women. So if they find any chink in your armor, oh my God, like look what they did to Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did to. There's so many Black women examples. Like you do one thing wrong and they will crucify you. They held Brittany Griner in another country for how many months? Right. Oh yeah, over the week. Had that been LeBron, he would have been out tomorrow. Yeah. You feel me? No, come on, man. Yeah. She's still there? I don't think I think it was traded.
Yeah, but she's still there, right?
Yeah, she's still there. They were working on getting her out. They were working on getting her out.
So they're trying to make a swap. They're trying to trade inmates.
Yeah.
They convicted her.
That is exactly
the thing is, let her do her time in the States. She's not from that country. But the thing is, because she's a female, they're going hard. She's a Black female, so they're trying to set an example. So. Well, okay, back to the music, because I know you're more in the Afro, right? Yeah, I mean, it's all around. It's all around. But Afro is what was kind of like been getting my been getting me to be like a little bit more worldwide. You know. What's some artists I should tap into on that tip? Oh, there's so many. Burna Boy, Davido, Flavor. Burna Boy's fire. He's like the Jay-Z of this. Yeah, he is. And then where's that girl from that was on that Future song? Is she considered Afrobeats? To my Thames? I will wait for you. Yeah, Thames, yeah. She's nice too, yeah. So I'm getting into it. Yeah, there's a bunch of artists. And you know the thing about Afro music that, you know, I started tapping into like my family more, you know, when my grandma passed, rest in peace. So when we started talking about it, I asked them like, what are they listening to? Because they went back home. So, you know, it just showed me all the music. I'm just like, yo, I could vibe with this. Like, I was just playing it, and it made me want to listen to rap so much less. You know? Yeah, I have my friend over there loves some Afrobeats. It's filled with music. Not that rap is like rap is super needed. Like we need that because we need those stories. You know what I'm saying? But we need real rap. Yeah. Well, the real rap's there. You just gotta look for it. We're in the internet world, so you have to find it now. I feel like the older people are still giving us real rap, and the younger people are just giving us. You don't think so? Shoot up the house. But sometimes that's really the thing is finding the real, because some of that stuff is really going on in their neighborhood, and that's all they could talk about. Like stuff, true. Yeah, like Lil Durk, like you know, like he's been like how many different labels now, and then he lost so many different people and friends. So that's all he really knows. He don't have no peace. I feel bad for him sometimes. For real, like yo, if my life was like that, shit, that'd be crazy. With children, yeah, you wouldn't be able to like, you know what I mean? That's like how Chief Keef was living. But we do need, to answer your question with the Tampa scene, we do need our gatekeepers in Tampa to open the door and like use their platform and opportunities to just kind of like show love. Because when LA did it, bringing everybody to the stage, I feel like it wasn't really reciprocated. He didn't have to do that at all.
Shout out to LA.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that,
right.
and when he did that out of pure love.
was
He may
so good,
be
though.
like misunderstood from people, but
Very.
that move right there showed that, like, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody on that stage do the same for him, which is crazy.
Facts. Yeah, but you got me looking at it that way.
Yeah, I'll be watching, but it's like we'll get there though. We'll get there though. I just think that once we can recognize egos and bring it down, then we'll be able to kind of like coexist.
All right. And on that note, I think we can wrap it up on Pusha Preme. Well, guys, thank you for watching. That was Pusha Preme out of Tampa, Florida. Pusha, is there anything you would like to say?
Yes. So we just dropped a new album called "Hate to Say Goodbye." It's a therapy session kind of project, the journey project. Shouts to everyone that purchased the album as well too. I did it to kind of like give back to my grandmother. She was very instrumental in my music. And I never got a chance to mourn when she passed. I had so many shows, so many things going on that I didn't take that time. So, this album kind of reflects everything that happened from there on. So if you're out there and you're working on something and somebody passed, or you're going through something but you still have to work, this album may be for you. For anybody else that just likes like real, dope, real music, coming from the Tampa, Florida scene, definitely check it out. Make sure y'all tap in with Cuff Media as well too. And it's always Tampa will win.
And make sure y'all follow us on all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Pusha with a Spotify. What else you on? iTunes.
Just
My mixtape, all that.
For real,
Look them up.
Yeah, just Google it. The socials is PUSHA PREME. They might have it like on the bottom or like the top or something here, but yeah, just tapping with me. That's I'm no different than you. It's just like I just really just care about my dreams.
And that's so crazy because before I met you, I was asking so many people about you, and they was like, he gonna have an explanation for that mask. I'm like, because I have to ask him. You got an explanation for it. All right, y'all, and that's Pusha Preme.